Hey, I wanted to do a quick update on that prosciutto ham. Now, I really don't care whether you want to call it prosciutto or prosciutto. If you're French or Italian, you tend to put in letters that you don't pronounce, but I'm American, so I call it prosciutto. But for all you elite ham pronunciation types out there, you can call it prosciutto if you want. But I wanted to give you another recipe to use this in instead of just that last one I gave you with the Spanish lentils and sausage. And, by the way, I found some imported Spanish chorizo, which made a world of difference instead of using the Mexican style or American style chorizo. This is more like a hard salami. I picked it up at Costco, and it changes. I mean, the recipe was good as it was, but putting in some real Spanish chorizo made a huge difference. Anyway, here's a quick recipe for you guys. I couldn't believe how many people wrote in and were happy to see a guy cooking for his wife. I love to cook for my wife. She cooks for me all the time, so I don't mind cooking her a meal once in a while. And she actually came up with this recipe. I think she read it somewhere or had it somewhere, and I wanted to share it with you guys because this is an easy way to impress your date as well. A very quick meal using prosciutto ham and some nice chicken breasts. Dust them off with some flour, just salt and pepper, very easy. Fry them in a little bit of butter, both sides. I'm not cooking them, I'm just searing them so I get a nice brown on there. And then I'm going to transfer these to the oven with some prosciutto ham and a little bit of cheese. I'll show you that in a minute. It's a real easy dinner and super good. Little update. Okay, maybe 5 minutes on each side, very quickly, just enough to brown them, just hot enough to brown them. We're not cooking the chicken breasts all the way through, just searing them up. Now I've got some cheese in my mouth right now, actually. Now I've got some thickly sliced Gouda, smoked Gouda, that I've got on 2 of them, and then I've got 2-year-old aged cheddar on the rest of them with a slice of prosciutto or prosciutto, whatever you prefer, on top of the chicken breast itself. And I've preheated my oven to 350, and I'm going to put these chicken breasts and the prosciutto and the cheese in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. One thing for sure, he's really got me onto the Spanish wine. I'm trying some Monta Buena Rioja Spanish wine tonight, man. It's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to be sharing this. I might share some of the chicken breast. I don't think I'm sharing the bottle of wine tonight. I like to have a little side of rice with this, but try this with your rice if you're feeling adventurous. I like to put in a little bit of Indian turmeric. Just a little bit. Doesn't take much. Maybe a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. About that much. Try that next time. It'll give it an awesome golden color and spice your rice up. Alright, actually let that cook for 35 minutes at 350 and check it out. It smells delicious. You got that smoky ham on there. The Gouda augments that as well because that's smoky, and then the cheddar gives it more of a bite. But that's a very, very simple meal. Pretty cheap still, and most of all, very impressive. And that's one of the things that hit me with that last meal is some of the single guys that wrote in. I spent all my 20s, I didn't get married till I was 30. And, more than taking a girl out on a date, cooking a meal for her is very impressive, and you guys should give this a shot. Don't have me tell you what to do, but it's just a little advice. It really makes an impressive date to fix a meal for a girl. And of course, us guys that are married out there, everybody knows how hard it is to stay married. It takes a lot of maintenance. It's women appreciate when you fix a meal for them, and this makes it real easy to be impressive. And of course, I fixed a lot more than I need for my family. My girls love this as well. But this also heats up very well, and you can have it the next day for lunch or another dinner. And here's the final product. You've got that turmeric yellow rice. I usually like to side it off with asparagus, but all I had was peas tonight. And of course, the red wine. So bon appetit, guys. Salud. Try it out. It's awesome.